What's up, YouTube? This is True Raw for TV. So I'm gonna go ahead and, since I know from the title of this video and the subject matter, this video is not going to get monetized. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest. You know, it's interesting how in my last video about Brian Winfart that I had a comment removed because I made a joke saying that the people in the media that always shit on Kevin Durant, they get more passes than a drunk slut at a bar. YouTube removed that comment because of this Me Too era shit. Even though I didn't specifically call anybody a slut, right? But they removed that comment because I guess it's inappropriate language. And I tell you what, remove the fucking word from the dictionary. Then I had another comment that I just talked about LeBron. That comment and the reply, the whole thing got removed. So when I say that my channel, other people's channels are being targeted, I'm not. It's not some paranoid rant. It's true. Not to mention the fact that they steal our topics. I put in the community chat. I saw a segment today. They're talking about Allen Iverson and how much of a cultural icon he is. Where did you hear that from before? Me, Ticket, LB, all of us, Mahari. We all talked about that. This is what I'm talking about when I say that they steal our content. They steal our content. They look at our shit, and they've rigged it so that we are suppressed. Because when we weren't suppressed, we were competing with the motherfuckers and sometimes beating them in video views. I've seen videos where Ticket had almost over a million views. ESPN only had 700,000. Why? Because our content is better. It's real. It's not fucking predetermined. And we don't speak from a script. We fumble our words. Sometimes we make little errors and shit because we're not speaking from a script, but it's real and it's original. I had videos where I was close to ESPN views in some video in some instances, but they rigged it. And now, if you look at my views, they say I'm under 1,000, which is bullshit. But let me get to this right quick. I just want to make a point. Now, I want to emphasize I'm not a Tiger Woods fan. Never was, never will be. But then again, most of us know that O.J. Simpson. We know what he was about. But at the same time, we all know that O.J. Simpson was a victim of racism in a lot of ways, right? So I just want to point something out here. Now, last month, Tiger Woods was involved in a very, uh, you know, a serious car crash that could have killed him. Okay, he suffered multiple compound fractures, which meant that it wasn't that he just broke bones. The bones were literally sticking out of his feet, out of his lower extremity. Excuse me. Those type of fractures, those compound fractures, those are the type of fractures that can lead you. They can kill you because they can lead to fatty emboli, uh, strokes and shit, like an embolism. Those they're serious. Fractures, not usually so much, but compound fractures like those, not only will they always affect you, because even when Tiger Woods, recovers, he's probably gonna have bolts and steel rods and all that type of shit to keep shit you know together for a while. And plus, he's probably gonna always have a permanent limp to a certain degree, and it probably will affect him uh, for his career is concerned. Okay, but this is why I'm bringing this video when I talk about racism and why the title is the way it is. Okay, the police department that investigated the crash came to the conclusion that Tiger Woods in a 45-mile-per-hour zone was going 80 when he crashed. Okay, now the way that they described it, it sounds like he was going about or maybe a little over the speed limit, and then when he made the turn, his car accelerated to 75 to 80, and then that's when he had the crash, right? And they also said that they saw an empty pharmaceutical bottle in the car, but no signs of drugs or paraphernalia, drug paraphernalia, none of that shit. And they described him as being mildly combative when rescuer and responders showed up on the scene to rescue him from the vehicle. So I saw a lot of people, a lot of racist motherfuckers. And look, like I said before, I'm not doing this video to cap for Tiger Woods. I'm doing it because I hate the hypocrisy of racist white people. Okay? I just do. To paraphrase LB, nothing boils my broccoli more than seeing racist white people being racist. I'm sorry. The shit bothers the fuck out. It the hypocrisy, and they don't even know that they're doing it because they're being taught. They've been taught to be racist. Some of them don't know they're doing it. Some of them do. They don't give a fuck. But people complaining about, huh? Well, if there was anybody else, they would have gotten at least a traffic ticket. They would have gotten at least a traffic ticket, and he was a combative. I mean, he probably was on drugs. You know how they are, and this guy's a cretin. He's a scumbag. He cheated on his wife. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, and he gets away with everything. First of all, like I said before back then, this motherfucker had to hold a press conference with his mother to apologize to America, i.e., white people, because black people, we didn't give a fuck because we mind our own goddamn business for the most part. He had to apologize for cheating on his motherfucking wife. Meanwhile, Arnold Schwarzenegger is cheating on his wife, the first lady, a public figure, you racist motherfuckers, a public figure. He's cheating on his wife with the motherfucking maid. And did he have to apologize? No. As a matter of fact, the motherfucker got reelected in a fucking landslide. So kiss my motherfucking ass with your fake, selective, outrage asses. So Tiger Woods a criminal because he stuck his dick in other women? Then stop fucking going around showing all this fucking adulation for JFK and Frank Sinatra and Tony Soprano. You motherfuckers make me sick. All you motherfuckers in the comment section of Sopranos. Hey man, Tony's living the life, man. You know, I mean, look, he's a boss. You know, I mean, Carmela has to accept it. You know, I mean, he's a boss of the family. You know, Tony likes to sleep. She know what she got into when she raised with him. Well, maybe his wife should have known what Tiger Woods was about when she fucking married him. How about that angle? You hypocritical fucking pieces of crap. Then about him being combative, the motherfucker was disorientated. I guarantee you, Carlos, if I walked up to you and I knocked you the fuck out, for a couple of minutes, you're gonna be disorientated. You're gonna know what the fuck you are. You're not in your right mind. If I blast your fucking teeth out of your mouth and you wake up, you're not gonna know what the fuck happened. What the? Hey, hey, hey. What the fuck, man? You fucking knock me the fuck out, man. In this dirty rat hole you live in. Some 60-40. How the fuck you gonna knock me the fuck out? I ain't recognize you. You know who the fuck I am, man. I'm Floyd motherfucking Henderson. But yeah, motherfuckers are really literally blowing a gasket because he didn't get a parking ticket. He didn't get should be a speeding ticket, not parking ticket. Because he didn't get a speeding ticket. All the special treatment these people get. Well, why? I noticed something about these racist motherfuckers too. They always talk about how people like Tiger and OJ, they're very selective with people who they talk about get special treatment. It's always either black people or people who they perceive to be on the left wing, on the left. You know, I know this is always, those are always the talking points. They always get this special treatment, right? And to me, when they say that, this is the difference how they look at shit. See, they always look at us as second class citizens. We're inferior. So when we talk about equality, they see that as special treatment anyway. Treating us being treated on the same level as them in their mind is special treatment. So whenever I see people talk about, these celebrities get special treatment and they're always only talking about certain ones, yeah, that's what they're talking about. You know, never mind that Jenna and what was her name? What was the other daughter? Barbara, the Bush girls. Uh, Bush is the daughters. Can't think of the other one. I think it was Barbara, right? Remember how they was always getting special treatment and shit? And I still to this day think that they're the inspiration for white girls. The Sean Wayans, the Wayans brothers movie. I think they were the inspirations behind that shit. But they got special treatment all the time. I shouldn't complain about them. You know, Zsa Zsa Gabor got special treatment. I don't see y'all complaining about her and shit. Well, that was a million years ago, darling. I don't give a fuck. But at least Tiger Woods didn't kill anybody like Tony Stewart. But see, you probably forgot about that, right? Because see, shit like that magically don't get attached to certain athletes. See, Tiger Woods, he's attached to cheating. Now he's gonna be attached to reckless driving. Gonna keep repeating and repeating like Michael Vick. But Tony Stewart, remember, he killed somebody. And if you look at the footage, it looks like he intentionally hit that motherfucker. Did he go to jail? Nope. 2014, Tony Stewart, who is not some anonymous NASCAR driver, he was a star for many years in NASCAR. Remember, he killed that guy. I can't remember his name. Rusty something? Was it Rusty something? But he hit a fellow driver, hit him head on, intentionally tried to hit his ass because it was some rage shit, and he killed the motherfucker. But when you look in the comment section or social media, comments from them, because they're primarily white people, right? Racist motherfuckers. You hear shit like this. Well, look, I understand the pain and agony that his family might feel. But we all know that Tony Stewart is a good man, family man, with a good heart. I'm sure it was an accident. In many ways, you can blame Rusty for it. Man, kiss my ass. So you get levied because Tiger Woods doesn't get punished with a speeding ticket, even though he suffered all these horrific injuries. That's not enough for you. The nigga needs to be punished more. See, no, yeah, he got punished with the accident, but he needs police, the symbol of white supremacy, to punish him even more. Pound on nigger. Pound on a nigger. We hate niggers. More and more misery to niggers. Tony Stewart. Oh, look, it was a tragic situation. We don't want to point fingers. There'll be no criminal charges until we make a thorough investigation. Even though all it takes is looking at that fucking tape and seeing Tony Stewart plow into that motherfucker. Let that have been the Tiger Woods or the Michael Jordan of NASCAR. Let there have been a black motherfucker do some shit like that. That motherfucker will still be in fucking jail today. So, like I said, I'm not a fan of Tiger Woods, but at least he didn't kill somebody like Tony Stewart.